Jennifer, $2.99. Jennifer Convertibles, the only place to buy a sofa bed.
There's hope this morning for more than 2,000 Americans who believe that they suffer from type 1 diabetes. They might actually have a different form of diabetes, a diabetes that can be controlled with a pill rather than an insulin shot. CNN's Keith Oppenheim has more for us.
Hey, Lily. Will? What? Did you wash your hands, honey?
Yes.
From the way she bops around the house, you might never suspect 6-year-old Lilly Jaffe carries a disease.
Okay, I know you are.
But when Lilly was just 1 month old, she was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. Lilly's doctors believed her body could not produce insulin to control her blood sugar.
It was just a heavy, sad time.
For years, Lily's parents, Lori and Mike Jaffe, gave her injections, then switched to an insulin pump, monitoring her blood sugar and adjusting her insulin as many as 30 times a day. Twice, Lilly had seizures.
She was shaking, she was tensing up, her eyes were bulging out of her head. It was something a mother never wants to see.
But last June, Mike Jaffe heard a remarkable lecture from Dr. Lou Phillipson of the University of Chicago.
There could be 2,000 to 3,000 people in the United States alone who are taking insulin who may not need to take insulin. And that is huge.
The question was, did Lilly belong to a small percentage of people who actually have a form of monogenic diabetes? And could it be managed with pills, drugs called sulfonylureas, instead of insulin? I'll illustrate the basic science on this drawing board. This is a pancreas cell, and this is a pathway for potassium on the cell membrane. With monogenic diabetes, because of a mutation, this pathway stays open, and that prevents the cell from producing and secreting insulin. But research indicated that if you give these patients sulfonylurea drugs, you close off this pathway and you trigger the cell so that patients can produce and secrete insulin on their own. Lily's DNA was tested, and it turned out she had the mutation. For 5 days at the University of Chicago hospital, she was gradually introduced to the pills and weaned from insulin.
Over the course of days, we saw a miracle unfolding right before us.
And see that she was correcting her own blood sugar for the first time, it was absolutely awesome. It was just mind-blowing.
Now, Lilly controls her diabetes by taking pills just twice a day.
Good job.
How is it easier?
It's because because everyone's not stopping me, and I can just take the pills, and it's more quicker.
You want 3 scoops?
At her young age, Lilly understands she can now be more like a normal kid with a shot at a much healthier future.
Lily, is that good?
Mm-hmm.
Keith Oppenheim, CNN, Chicago.
Well, patients like Lilly there might still need to take insulin, especially during an illness when your blood sugar level can vary pretty widely. But Lilly's believed to be only the 4th person in the United States to benefit from the new treatment. Well, good news there, medically speaking.
Up next, Andy's minding your business, and you know what he's talking about?
What?